dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your. Check it. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office. Being cautious, he don't want my record to break. Asking me how I think my project's progressing it. I say cool, but the truth is I'm stressing the grip. Cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration. The best of them did. But I still see I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now I'm cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. Said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me why I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remember my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke. And this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, smooth your. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, smooth your.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is come just a little bit away from first pitch. And starting this one, Ryan Nelson.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Vargas makes the grab, one away. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Second, the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
And a foul ball. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And no one can get there, as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he would lay off that pitch down.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. 1 out and a runner at second. Now a screamer into the outfield. McCarthy makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's Nico Horner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Suzuki on third with 2 out. McCarthy on the move. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in the desert, and now here's the starter for the Cubs, Cade Horton.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And we're back. And here is Geraldo Perdomo. On the ground, right side. Over to first, and a quick out, number 1. And now the catcher comes up to him, Gabriel Moreno. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Horton, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Right side. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 2-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
The catcher,
Nelson
Carson
back to work.
Kelly.
Just missed. Nelson, a 6'3" righty, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Locklear makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Ian Happ up to
the
hit.
left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That one fouled off. Fastball in for a strike. 1-2. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Fouled off. He was late. Just misses. And the count is 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze it.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. This is Willie Castro. And that's in there for strike 1. That one is upstairs. Happ off of first with 2 away. And that one misses up and in. And the count 2-1. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline.
Nope.
Now he's in the
Ball
driver's
4.
seat with the 3-1 count. Not what he wanted to do right there, but that keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Crow Armstrong now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And the 0-2. And that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Now it's going to be Corbin Carroll.
The center fielder, Corbin Carroll.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. In the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Check swing, and he held up. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 to count.
Got him swinging. Here's Gurriel. Just missed. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's in there.
Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
1 out, runner at second. Next to hit for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. And ball 1.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
And a foul ball. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Man at second. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here is James McCann. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with a sweeper.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. And down on strikes he goes. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Back here at Chase Field, top half of the third inning. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Marte. And Tucker is retired. Seiya Suzuki digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's the strike.
All 1's the count.
Next offering misses down and away.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Marte makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Michael Bush, the next cup to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Bush.
That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Inside, just missed. 2 out, space is empty. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
On the ground, Marte throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Ildemaro Vargas.
Out towards left center. Crow Armstrong moves after it. He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Tyler Locklear in the box now. No balls and a strike.
That's a ball.
Check swing went around. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Slinging it to first in time. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. High fly ball out towards left center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the catch, inning over. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. Fought off foul. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Perdomo on to first. 1 up, 1 down. Carson Kelly, the next to hit.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Oh, what a stop. To first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. What a play. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. A single his first time. There's a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Adios, pelota. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Caught looking his first time up. Carroll makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here in the desert, ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Missed inside with the curve.
Well, these Diamondbacks just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That's in there, and it's 2-1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a ground ball. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. One out, bases empty. Just missed the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. He makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. This is Corbin Carroll. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Carroll.
Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
The 0-2. Hit in the air, left field. Hat sizes this one up. Squeezes it. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Willie Castro.
Willie Castro.
Nelson back to work. Perdomo. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So the batting order turns over. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's off the mark, and 1-1. That one's carrying. Bang! He jacks that one out to left. It's 3-0. And now the DH, Kyle Tucker. Right through there for a strike. Tucker measures 6 feet 4 inches, 210 pounds, and he's usually in the... Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Booyah! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 4-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 2. Just off the inside edge. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Bush in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Outside low. 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Here's a 2-1. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Suzuki at second. Bush at first. 1 gone. And it's caught for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And everyone's safe. They're loaded. And now here is Ian Happ. He's already homered here in this one. In there at the knees, 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. 2 outs. Bases are full. The tag, and he's out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Bush. 1 up, 1 down. Now here is Jake McCarthy. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Foul ball. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning. James McCann in now. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And safe. He's in there. It's a stolen base. Yeah, that's fouled off. Slings to first in time. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ildemaro Vargas. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Ground ball right side. Horner tosses to first, and that is the inning. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 43, Kyle Beckett.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Adios, Pelota. He made him pay for that one. It's 5-zip. And now it's going to be Willie Castro. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Cubs, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And now Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty. Hard on the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Tucker
Ball,
stands in
that's
now,
inside.
looks at that one inside. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Marte fires over to first, and Tucker is retired. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Bottom of the 6th, and now the first baseman, Tyler Locklear.
Tyler Locklear.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And down the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Out to short, Swanson. Gets it to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And a good start to the inning around first, digging for 2, and it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael
Busch, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. In the air, left field. Gurriel handles the chance, and there's 1 down. Here's the second baseman, Nico Hoerner. 0 for 3 in this one.
Hoerner.
And that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Hatt stands in now and watches strike 1. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the top half of inning number 7. Vargas. Here's Marte for 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, a hitter knows that if he can beat out the back end of this double play, that runner from third is going to score. That's an RBI. You help your team and you keep the line moving. Really good job right there.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 9-0. McCarthy on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Ketel Marte. So a lefty out of the pen, Jordan Wicks.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Hoerner over to first. They get the out on Marte.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Here's the 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases
Now
empty.
batting, the
Next
left
up for the
fielder,
Diamondbacks, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Gurriel.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, as good as things
0-1.
can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything
Ball
going.
went in.
Off the plate inside. Ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball 2.
Three
3
2
balls,
now.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3 down inning. Back here at Chase Field, we're at the top of the 8th. So up now for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a base hit right there. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. Now it's the DH, Kyle Tucker. Locklear. And he's out on the tag. Goes to second. Safe there. And up next for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. That's in for a strike.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number
1 out, and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Busch. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Well done. Drives in the run. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Horner in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Ground ball up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. Fires to first. And he's safe at first. Play at the plate. Got it. They limit the damage here. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Jake McCarthy. Wicks back to work. And he hits a ground ball right side. Horner. On to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now at the plate, James McCann.
The designated hitter, James McCann.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Happ racing over to make the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases. It's 10-1. Tyler Locklear stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He's grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. Lifted in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So digging in, Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
That one's in there. Strike 1. Carroll. And out number 1 on the grab. And next for the Cubs, Ian Happ. He's already homered in this game. Down the line. Gurriel on the run. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. That's how bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Stays alive. Vargas settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Dansby Swanson stands in. Perdomo on to first. And that is that. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo, a switch hitter batting right. What a stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. In the air, left field, down the line. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Rips that one center field, and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Carroll at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs slug their way to a win in this one. Horton with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
10-1 the final score. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.